Hi, I'm here with Constable Clinton Stibbe from Traffic Services, and we're doing a little ride along today and talking about pedestrian safety. And right now we're going to look at a crossing guard and the new laws that have come into effect this year. You want to tell us what the difference is now with the new?
Well, the rules of the crossing guards haven't changed, but they've been, I guess, modified a little bit over the last 6 months. What it is crossing guards, when they are now attempting to cross children or actually anybody going across the street, that drivers have a responsibility to remain behind the stop line or behind the crossing area until the crossing guard has stepped off the roadway. In the past, it was when the crossing guard had stepped over to the other side of the roadway that traffic would start to move. The Ontario government introduced Bill 31, which has now made it illegal for anyone to cross through those areas while the crossing guard is on the road. Essentially what it is to make the road safer, not just in Toronto, but in Ontario. So in this particular case, we've got a signalized intersection, and normally an individual can make a right turn at the intersection on a red at any time that there's a gap and they're not affecting pedestrians. What we do see is where this new law has come into place, you have crossing guards, like the one ahead of us that is stepping out. If I were to make this turn, and I have every opportunity to make this turn, I can actually be charged. As long as that crossing guard is on the roadway, I cannot make this turn. And if you do, you are facing a charge which does carry 3 demerit points and a $110 fine. And I'm going to grab a perfect example.
So were you aware of the new law that you weren't allowed to cross while there was pedestrians and the crossing guards still on the street?
The crossing guard, no.
No.
I knew about the flashing yellow lights.
Yep.
Wait there when goes across the street, because that's been what you guys always used to do. But when it comes to crossing guard, I had no idea.
All right. So this was a learning experience for you. So you want to tell us what that is?
So this is a warning for an offense of failing to obey a crossing stop sign. And the offense, had this person been charged, would be facing 3 demerit points and a $180 fine. In this particular case, we are educating the individual. We don't have to write a ticket for every offense that we see. Sometimes we are actually more effective by explaining the situation, giving the person an education versus enforcement. And although in some cases it is necessary.